I will face God and walk backwards into hell.
Oh yeah,
which is from like.
Which it was about.
That
like,
was
if
from
I go
that
to a zoo. Oh, by the way,
yelling
we are
at
live,
zoo
just so that you're aware. As usual, I think great moments to go live.
If I get kicked out of the zoo for yelling at the animals, I will face God and walk backwards into hell.
I can do this with the iPad.
It's like from a drill
so
tweet.
Oh man.
Hey Marco.
Yes.
Remember how we were talking about time bandits last week?
Yes.
Can you see that? You see that on the wall behind me?
Oh, that is good. Nice.
Wait, what do we got? Oh, nice.
That is very good.
Actually, Matt, I think I still have your Time Bandits Blu-ray, which I will return to you when doing so does not
endanger everyone's life.
I still have your. But speaking of things that belong to each other, that we have, I still have your Cryptonomicon book that I shall also return to you at some point in the future. When I
Crypto Wombicon.
So yeah, you got that, Josh. At least I know where it is.
Yeah, I have that.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll see that in like 2021.
Also,
by the way,
for the people watching the stream that presumably exist, we do have a whole new layout today. So, it's
we do.
We're doing a bunch of different things. We're using a different website that is not Roll20. Josh fixed his card thingamabobber.
And we are coming back around into allergy season, so I will be coughing. I am not dying.
That's what the president says.
Yeah, well, but he's a liar.
Yes.
I'm just puckish.
Steve, if you do end up dying, remember that decay exists as an excellent form of life.
Thank you, Marco. I will feed the mushrooms. Tell me the name of God, you fungal piece of shit.
Why does a mushroom know the name of God?
Because he's like at one with the universe. Stop coming in big. Why is it so big?
Because you set the default size to 2 instead of 1.
Josh,
no, I did not.
Does the card engine now automatically deal with like drawing cards at the end of your activation and?
There's a button. If you mouse over, there's a button.
So I have to press, but I do have to press that button. It doesn't do so automatically. Was my question?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So how do you discard cards?
You drag them, so you have it right next to the top green area. You have 4 buttons that represent your other zones. So if you mouse over them, they'll tell you what they are. And if you drag a card, and I guess the easiest way to do this would be to drag a card from your hand onto the up button. You can drop it back onto the top of your deck, and then you can just draw it again. But this works for all zones. So you can either drag it into your active zone, which is like your big area, or you can drag it into any other zone by just dropping it on one of those zones.
Does this mean Marco can once again give other people his cards?
No, he cannot. He is only able to drop them into his own deck.
He can't hurl them into someone else's hand?
He can't even pick up someone else's cards and put them into his hand.
Okay, can we have that functionality for next time?
Yeah, can we add the Marco rule? Yeah.
I don't not because I think it's useful, but because I do think it would be very funny.
Right. I don't think it's useful. I think it's hilarious. All right. So you guys managed to kill some prison guards and some diplomats. You are in a spaceship in space. Josh managed to heavily irradiate himself.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm sure. And you've now managed to take down the force field, which is how you escaped out into the hall. The red areas are prison cells. and the orange area is where you know that behind the wall there is some sort of gigundo reactor. And you just heard over the intercom that, like, you know, I guess I'm going to have to take care of this myself. And then, like, down the hall, you can hear this, like, whirring sound as this, like, little robot whirs into the room. It's like semi-humanoid in the way that, like, Wally is semi-humanoid.
Okay.
It's got like one wheel at the bottom, and like, and its face is sort of malleable so that it looks highly adjustable, basically. So it morphs its face around to look as humanoid as it can within the parameters of its facial geometry. And it says, "Hello, prisoners. I have been asked to bring you to the Overseer."
All right. I think we need to have a conversation with this person.
Josh, I have
Or either intergalactic diplomacy or intergalactic murder.
I
depending
have,
on how
I have a question for you. You remember how you said last time that, like, basically, when I play a card, it will appear in my play zone for all other instances of the World New page that I have open.
Intergalactic planetary.
Just so you know.
Oh.
It's not that
All
big of a deal, but it might be something. Like, I can definitely work without it for today. It's just a matter of, like, might want to.
No, it's not showing up for me. Well, we'll give it a few seconds. Might be a sign of bad things to come. All right.
No, like, can you see? No, I mean, can you see the hand they just played?
No.
I just played a card into my active area. I don't know if it shows up for anyone
I
else.
also cannot see that.
I can see Threads' card. Like, Threads clearly played the card.
I see an escapable truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was there before. I've done stuff since then. Okay. Well, interesting. Try incrementing and decrementing your damage taken real quick. Just bump it up and down by 1.
I did it.
Close the console.
Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah, here it comes. Interesting. Okay. So now I see focus intensity.
And now
I might need to trigger.
So how do we? And now it is upgrading on all sides, actually, including my.
Yeah. I must have missed an update trigger on cards played.
Okay. Well, when you play a card, you have to.
We'll have to, like, jiggle the damage taken thing when we.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta jiggle the handle for now.
But I did. I had a hard time dragging Align Beliefs back into my hand. Didn't want to go.
Yeah, actually, can you do that? Because it's not working for me.
You're supposed to be.
It took me a while of grabbing it and dragging it and grabbing it and dragging it to move it back to my hand.
Interesting. I'll look into it.
There you go. Oh, you have to drag it. You cannot drag it on top of another card. You have to drag it on the red, on the red mat, basically.
Well, that could have been it then. Okay. All right. We follow the robot named Dickbutt.
Okay. Dickbutt the robot.
Dickbutt.
Indeed. All right. the really poorly named robot. I mean, he was originally named Dorgles Digorgles.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is the name of the last VOD that I applied. If you look on the YouTube page, there is a VOD from last time called Dorgles Digorgles or whatever. Which I thought was a very strong name.
All right, so you follow this robot and you're kind of like humming down the halls of this spaceship, and the robot appears very friendly. It is a little bit weird that, like, the robot is obviously not looking where it's going. It's just looking back at you and sort of talking to you as it drives along.
So to be clear, we are not murdering this robot.
Not yet.
Apparently not yet. Yeah. So as you're humming down these halls, you can see, the structure of the ship looks very much like the structure of the rooms that you are already in. It appears to be very large. You can't exactly figure out how big it is, based off of just the corridors that you're going down. The corridors are relatively narrow. Again, for a ship this size, it's not like you could march 20 people down these corridors. And yeah, so the little robot, Dickbot, is humming along and sort of going, if you have any queries about our current situation, please let me know. I am here to help.
I do have a query actually. So when your boss showed up on Earth and was talking about, doing a quote-unquote a scouring, that was about murdering a whole bunch of people, right? Like that was what that was about, because we never actually fully resolved it. We just assumed. And then maybe
correct.
Okay, just
scouring is about destroying all life forms over a certain level of intelligence.
Okay, just double checking.
Do you have any other queries?
Yeah, is your boss is the overseer, whatever it's called, going to attack us when we get there? Or
that seems highly likely.
What was it? What's the name of our Scottish mentor? What's his name?
Robertson.
Yeah. Do you know Dr. Robertson?
I am not aware of any life forms of that name.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I think we have to change our plan. I think we have to revisit our plan of whether we want to murder this robot and then and then possibly get ready to just do the overseer thing instead of I don't know, just let us be peacefully led there. I don't know if that's the best course of I'm not used to talking for this long.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to take action, you could just try to blow up the robot. You could act unilaterally.
Yeah, but that's not really who I am.
Okay, well, I'm not.
You also don't know your way around this ship.
No, Yeah, but that's kind of part. But that's part of the appeal of the blow up a robot plan, right? Instead of just murdering the overseer, and then we still have the problem, they elect a new overseer or whatever, we just destroy the entire population of the ship, and then we're fine.
Yeah, technically these people are all enemy combatants.
Yeah.
None of these are war crimes.
If I punched a hole through the hull right now, no court would convict me.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, I guess that we could just kill the overseer, assume command, and then just drive this thing into the sun and then be done with it that way.
What do you mean, drive it into the sun? We're parking this out on the lawn.
You're taking this back to HQ.
We
there
didn't
is
have a
no
HQ. We were in a spaceship.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
we came from somewhere.
Yeah, remember up in Scotland?
House is Scotland.
That's HQ.
Scotland is HQ. Yeah. They only export two things, and that is whiskey and superheroes.
Yeah. Whiskey and long.
Where does other people's health show up now?
It's like baked into their bar.
Yeah, but we can't see each other's bars right now because we're not in the we're in the invisible phase.
You're all in the inactive phase.
Right. So once the whole range melee impetus thing would be populated, our health will show up. Is that the idea of it?
Correct.
That might end up being a problem in terms of me having to edit my stream setup, but hopefully that's not a thing. but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it should be pretty concise. So it just shows your name, and there's like a bar behind it that shows like your health relative to being shaken.
Yeah, but
and you can mouse over it to see that information in detail.
I kind of jammed things into each other very precisely, so we'll have to see.
All right,
we'll have to see how that
goes.
goes.
There's a scientific wedging operation.
Yeah.
All right, so you get to this big old door, and Dickbot says, "It has been my pleasure escorting you to your deaths. If you would please step inside." And the door kind of opens, and it's classic sci-fi throne room.
I was
rotating that.
100% certain that the robot was going to ask you to rate him 5 stars.
Yeah, you usually don't get a particularly high rating when you're bringing
people to their death.
Yeah.
Bottled water?
Is there is there somebody sitting on the throne?
Hang on. I'm trying to get a throne room in here.
We are all hail Emperor Clabrazilla moment.
Okay. Crap. How do I get you guys in here?
I think we drag us in here.
Oh, okay.
Although
right,
I will say that this map is completely blank, so
that's fine. It's supposed to be.
All right. Do you need me to drag thread?
This is horse
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know how to add that to my bar.
Okay.
Every time
that
we have to drop a new icon, we have to name it again.
There may be some improvements that can be made
Right.
in this workflow, but I don't know.
Well, I'm sure we'll get there. We are still teething. Oh my god, how many of these do I have to drag in? 100.
100.
All right, and there's let's see. There we go. There we go. Okay.
I like that alien is that hoodie is the universal alien designator of rank.
Yes. Yeah, the precious Earth hoodie.
Yeah.
I mean, those things were really about to go up in value.
Yeah.
The hoodie collecting community is kind of pissed because now that the Earth isn't getting scoured, their hoodies are kind of worthless.
Yeah, these are Air Jordans for people who don't have like properly shaped feet.
Yes. All right. So yeah. So
to be clear, this guy is eating a mouthful of noxious sound the moment that I am in range. Just so that you're aware, the moment I'm just gonna walk normally up until as we come in, I'm just gonna walk normally into the room, and the moment I am in range, I'm just gonna abruptly stop talking and
nice. So you're not even gonna let this guy monologue at all?
Absolutely not. I hate when they monologue. Like, not me personally, my character does. Which, come to think of it, was kind of a common trait that Hazel also had. So maybe it was maybe there is something deep seated within me that doesn't like that. But for now, I'm gonna go with the fun.
So the alien sort of stands up, puts one arm behind his back, goes to stroke his chin, inhale or brings a finger up, inhales as though he's going to start a monologue.
Yeah, he better have a
you
boss
just
quality
blast
voice,
him
though.
right in the face.
Yes.
Very, very good. Okay, well, you're in combat now, everyone.
That's fair.
So since none of you knew that Whisper was going to do this, Whisper's got the drop. The rest of you don't.
Hey, Josh, can you drag some manifestations on the board, please?
Yep.
How we
That's
doing?
fucking
Combat
teamwork.
stats.
I love how Josh has your manifestations and you have his icon.
It's the way of
It's
the world.
very romantic.
That's yeah, okay.
Okay. Oh no, this is a miss. Okay, that's what I was confused from. Oh no, but I did roll a 6. Okay. Use a reroll. Perfect. Does how's an 18 versus how's an 18 versus expertise?
18 seems awfully high. All right, so
Um,
you're trying to whomp this guy directly in his face.
Yes.
18 versus expertise is a hit.
Okay, so I have good and bad news for it. The good news is that he is now the proud owner of. We don't have our dildos anymore. No, actually, no. I absolutely can just catch dildos, but what am I talking about? Well, he's now the
Oh my God.
proud owner of a shiny new dildo. So that's the good news.
Okay.
The bad news is
that seems-
that he takes a cool. He takes a cool 15 damage.
Okay. What the hell's going on here?
I did roll max damage on that.
All right. So how much? How much?
15.
15. Okay.
Yeah, I roll
15
max damage.
Got it. Nice. Well done. All right. So he takes 15 and he's sort of like caught mid monologue. And so he stop. Why does Jabberwock move? Every time I move anything, Jabberwock jumps up into that activation. Josh.
Try dragging him again. Or
So
Okay.
that I heard that what I have in Impetus is literally just two things that say 01.
Yes, that's the overseer.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Every time I move one of the icons, it moves Jabberwock up into wherever I moved that icon. That's interesting.
I suggest deferring dealing with that until you get to the end of the all of everything else.
Yeah, I mean it's not a huge deal. Okay. All right, so that was impetus. And now we're in melee, which means nobody. Yeah, okay. And then we're gonna go to ranged, which is air buddy. There we go. All right.
Something is not working with these updates. It's difficult when I only have Mutatest to test these cross-person events.
To test these.
Sounds like something for Mirabelle and Ben to do on their free time.
There you go. Oh, well, now it updated, actually. I just don't see other people. Just slightly weird.
That is weird.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, I know what it did. Okay. That I'm not updating the status timestamp when I do that.
So
When
it
when you
is.
drag them into another thing. Ah, shit. Okay, well. Okay, so this is everybody else, though. So that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that.
And bosses get 4 turns, correct?
So they should activate during 2 different activations.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well then I'm gonna give him an activation in
melee.
In melee?
In melee and in
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna give him an activation in impetus,
Really?
which is fine.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Right. It's not a material difference.
right. It's
Yeah.
functionally the same. Yeah.
Your
All right,
face is
so-
functionally your face.
So this guy is going to attack. Is going to attempt to attack Whisper. You're actually able to attack from that far away, Whisper.
50 feet, right? That should be exactly my range.
Nicely done. Okay, so can't attack you. Is going to attack someone who's within range. So takes a step over and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. And is going to attack the line that is between Jabberwock and Threads. So, yep. So, Blort. And is going to attack that with this. Attacks away. And that did not. That what? Can anyone see
Did you hit the
that?
report button, or did you close it?
Isn't the report button the hamburgers?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Also, I can't see any of us in the Impetus melee ranged bar. Do we have to drag ourselves there?
Yeah.
There's no one in the melee range bar. There's no one in the melee bar.
I don't see anybody in anywhere.
Okay,
Yeah,
I must
I-
have
I
gotten
see-
hung up.
I see overseer.
Oh yeah, maybe Steven disconnected again.
I think I got hung up. Let me just refresh this. I'll have to redo a few things, but it'll be fine.
For what it's worth, also all of your cameras are frozen.
Okay.
They're literally all of them.
Yeah, because I still see the overseer in both of them in the ranged activation.
Which is not. I've moved that around a billion times. Okay, so their Whisper is there, and then everyone else is in ranged, including this army of sexy Balrogs. All right, can everybody see that now?
No,
Which tab?
but we can see that there's one in impetus and one in ranged.
Yeah, that
Okay.
did change.
Yes.
We had not see ourselves.
That's weird. All right, I'm gonna
No,
try.
I know why it's doing that.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Hey, that time it went through.
That actually rolled. Okay, so this is against X defense,
Yeah,
and so I need
Expertise.
to roll that.
and this is against Jabberwock and Threads.
That glances me.
Okay. So on a glance, you take 7.
All right.
And Todd,
Also, this
How
is
do
the
you
fifth
healing?
time that I drag a focused intensity from my hand into the active area, and I would love for it to stop happening.
Yeah, if you don't, it's not. I know it's not triggering the event to send the thing, which is like the reason it's not updating on anyone else's screen is the same reason that's happening, which I thought I had fixed, but I guess I didn't.
Todd, you there, buddy? We might have to weekend at Bernie's, Todd.
Your cameras are also frozen, but now they're frozen on a different steel, which is fun.
All right.
Everyone's
Well, I'm
moving
just,
normally for me.
I'm going to assume that 16 hits Todd and tell him he took 14.
All right.
All right. And when the alien sort of
Okay, I'm
reaches
gonna-
out, this is like this is almost like a mind beam, right?
I
So-
heal Todd for 12.
What's that?
I'm interrupting it that everyone heals Jabberwock for 12.
Okay. Gotcha. So so that means he takes 2. So this guy basically like concentrates his mind power and creates this beam of sort of, it's almost bubbly, it's almost like foamy energy that comes blasting down this line. And it leaves behind it kind of a sticky trail.
Oh god, he's a crab.
Crab people, crab people. All right. But you are not stuck in, it's just sort of gloopy. Like, it's not gross. Like, you're not stuck in it.
It sounds gross.
Okay, it is gross, but you're not stuck in it.
Okay, also because I glanced me, I teleport out, and then I do this thing.
Outstanding. All right. Then
this?
we go to
that me?
ranged activation,
No,
which
no.
is where.
Oh,
we...
hey. Yeah.
Hey, Todd.
that?
You ended up taking
It work?
like 2 damage after the heal.
Yeah. I took that.
Okay,
I took it.
cool. And now we're in ranged, so we've got everyone, Threads, and then the big baddie.
All right. Were you ready to kill something, Tad? I'm just going to go up there. And...
Disappeared. It's okay. Yeah, so I guess I'll just, oh wait, I have to do that? All right, here I go. Maybe. Sure. 12 versus vitality. Is that a step up there?
Okay. 12 versus vitality is a glance.
Make sure I'm looking at that right. Yeah. Okay. 13.
13 damage? All right. So this guy takes 13. All right.
All right. And
Next.
I'm going to step up to here. And I'm going to encroach him.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
Encroach him into Bolivia.
I'm going to encroach him straight to Bolivia. So that is the worst possible damage I could roll. But it's 15 versus vitality.
15 versus vitality is a hit.
Okay, then I'll accept the damage.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Wait, hang on. Everyone take 5. I have to fix something really quick.
I thought that you meant that we all. I thought that you meant for a second that Matt's character
We all
took 5
5
damage, and I was like, "What? How? What happened?"
Yeah, I thought that character take 5 damage. And I was like, no, he must mean every character take 5 damage.
No, I've just been, instead of putting your damage in the correct place, I've been adding damage in the party size. Which meant that
You've been exponentially scaling the size of the boss.
right, which meant that this bad guy had 1,170 hit points.
So Steven,
As you do.
yeah. You can now click on the turn tracker
Yeah.
for that monster, and it will pop up a little dialogue. So you can use the monster info entry,
Yeah.
or you can just click on it and it will pop up a dialogue, and you can enter right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, very neat. And you can also add effects. Oh, that's handy. All right, cool.
So he is currently encroached.
Okay, and so what can he see?
Things that are adjacent to him, and also my facsimile.
Right. Okay.
Oh, did it change to just adjacent instead of 15 feet?
It's adjacent plus you wherever you are.
Or if you're invisible, your facsimile, wherever your facsimile
Right.
is.
Right.
Ah! Okay, we're fine. So when I'm doing the text, do I just hit enter or X or? Oh no. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. All right, it works. Very good. All right, so now Jabberwock, is in melee, and now Threads, you're up.
And I have taunted him.
Okay, excellent. You did your thing. So that means the Overseer
get to
is
go
going
again?
to go.
Well, no. Did everyone go yet?
No, I haven't gone yet.
It keeps moving everyone to the inactive area.
Do you have
Yeah,
multiple
no,
windows
no.
open
It's
that
gonna keep doing that. I know why it's doing that.
You know, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's because every time it receives new information from one of us, because like our hit points change or something like that, it's overwriting your local version of our state, which is where you're doing it, and then it's not updating the timestamp for the change, and then it doesn't tell us because we think our state is newer than that state,
and then it sends you into the inactive.
Yeah, so we can't see it, and it's reverting your state, which is why everyone, when you play cards, you have to jiggle the handle, or it's going to revert them. Yeah.
Jiggle the handle how?
Just basically
Take damage.
bump your damage taken
take
up by
damage?
one and then down by one.
Oh my god.
So after you play
And that's
cards,
every time I do.
Every time you play a
Yeah.
card, just take your damage up and down by one, and that'll jiggle.
that'll like kind
Okay.
of slap it into
My cards disappear
line.
It puts a nickel on the record player head.
because I don't have a hand
exactly.
anymore.
Okay, so I'm going to play Align Beliefs. Let's see if this breaks. So I'm manifesting in Jabberwock right now.
Okay.
And I still have stats after that. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay,
I fixed that one for realsies.
cool. All right, rolling the dice. That's got it. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a miss. Well, I'll just
I
send
have to remember the password for my test account that I made.
it. So I'm assuming an 11 versus expertise misses this guy.
11 versus expertise is a glance.
Yeah, so he takes 9.
Takes 9. All right.
9.
Gonna not add that to the party size.
Good call. Good call.
And that does heal someone if anyone is.
I don't think anyone's
I have
actually.
2 damage. That's it.
I've taken 10.
Oh, I thought you were fine. Okay.
Nope.
I'll draw. Yeah, you. So heal the 9 then.
All right. Yeah, I'm minned at 3, but I'll accept the 7 begrudgingly.
Did we accept that we're not seeing everyone's health at this point, or is that unexpected?
It's because you can't see them.
Okay.
What that's the other. So I tied it so that your like health state will show up in your turn tracker, but now our turn trackers aren't showing up, so you can't see that.
All right, no big deal. Hey, iterative progress. Incremental. That's the word. Incremental progress.
Yeah, I'll take care of it tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Fix by lunch.
All right, that's it. I'm done.
All right. So now it is the Overseer.
Remember to jiggle the handle so your cards don't revert.
Do I wait, did the
I'm
Overseer?
drawing up to my hand size.
No.
No, the Overseer has not gone
This time. Okay. All right. So the Overseer is going to go again, and can see the Jabberwock and your facsimile.
So those haven't happened yet. Okay.
Which I
Right?
sadly conveniently lined up in a line.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Well, can't do the line attack again. But
well,
can
he's taunted onto Sir Topham Hat.
Okay. This guy. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, actually, there are 2 of them right now.
Taunted onto this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or this one. Either one.
Or that one. All right.
No.
So can't attack Jabberwock because of the taunt. All right. Well, then because this is everyone adjacent to vents, and one of you're both adjacent to a, well, it's not a vent, it's a bubbling goo line.
Oh,
Josh,
well, now I know what you took.
Yeah.
Josh, I have another question for you. Which
Uh-huh.
can we not play cards face down?
No, not yet.
Okay. Just
All right.
On the list.
So
Never
this
known.
is against your the vitality of your manifestation, and against the vitality of Jabberwock, and that'll be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that will destroy my manifestation for sure.
Okay. Jabberwock, you take 15.
You want me to heal
Okay.
some of that for you?
I mean, it's probably fine.
Yes.
I'm gonna heal 10 at the start of my
Alright.
turn, so
Okay. All right.
All right.
let's see what happens.
And then bubbling out of this ooze are a whole bunch of tiny little insect-like blob creatures. And the overseer says, you know, these are our scourers. And then sort of laughs maniacally. Scourers. It's easier to say in the alien language. It doesn't translate as well into English.
I bet you know how to spell banana, but just don't know when to stop.
Stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Banana. Nope. Banana. Damn. Too far.
Banana. Fuck.
That's a
The Mississippi of fruits.
I'm pretty sure it's a Mitch Hedberg joke. Because
It might be.
yeah. I know how to spell banana, but I never know when to stop. Banana. Nope. Banana. Damn, too far.
Oh, Josh, I bought the secret lair with the bolts. It got here today. I was really happy. Well, it got here, yes.
What? I don't know what that is.
It's a lightning bolt.
Okay, that's fine.
Never mind.
All right, we're back to the top of the order. So that'll be melee,
Just
which
Jabberwock.
is Jabberwock and the overseer.
Okay, well, I will expel agony,
Okay.
and I want to move a little, just like over to here. Actually, all the way around behind him,
All right.
and I'll do this. The 15 vitality.
15 versus vitality. That'll hit.
All right, 17, a mighty 17.
Nice.
Actually, at the start of my turn, I healed 10. Where's my benefits? You may first heal to 10 damage. If you do, each face it takes 10. Yeah, so I healed 10 at the start of my turn, so he takes 10. Then when you gather courage, you may first. Okay. So expelling agony. Damage taken. Oh no, because I healed at the start of my turn, so it didn't work. Okay, never mind. So it's just that.
Okay.
Because I thought I was gonna do it twice, but the start of the turn healing didn't do it.
Right, but you didn't have enough damage
Prolonged.
taken to keep piling it on.
Right, yeah.
What's going on? Oh, you're optimizing my Sir Topham hats?
Yeah. You had picked up a new one that didn't have the startup meds thing, so I.
No. Sir Topham hat was destroyed, and I moved that one off the battlefield.
Yeah, no, but it was still on the map. It was just outside of the visible area, so I moved it back on and swapped it for your old facsimile.
Right. Okay.
All right. So is that? I believe that's ranged done.
No, wait, no, I haven't gone.
That was melee, and I don't think the boss has gone yet.
He summoned all those guys.
Oh, is that his melee activation?
Yeah, that was
So,
melee activation.
We are in.
He's not in melee though. He's in melee now. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the boss is always in melee and in range. It's a boss. It goes in all
Yeah.
activation.
Well, but he was in. Okay, whatever. Okay.
We accidentally put him in impetus area, but it's...
Okay, I'm so deeply confused about what activation we're in. So
Melee Jabberwock was in
and
melee.
Jabberwock went.
Okay.
and
Has the
Jabberwock
boss
went.
gone in melee?
The boss
There
is
are
gone
no-
in melee. So now we're in range.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because you said now we are done with ranged, and I was like, wait, no, I haven't gone.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah, we are 2 ranged.
Yeah.
2 ranged, 2 school, etc.
Okay, so this is still reachable.
Okay.
I don't think he's moved.
We will clear the active area, and let's. I'm gonna play Forest Intensity. But also, I'm gonna make it great.
Okay.
And then I will tackle onto it, spreading influence.
Nice.
You know, in case of influence. And I will roll dice and miss, but it's fine. I have another reroll. And this appears to be. How's a 23 against expertise?
23 against expertise. Yeah, that definitely gets through.
So that is gonna be 16 damage. And everybody attacking the boss until the end of my next activation will receive a 1.5 bonus to the aim. Josh, is that a 1 or a 2?
It rounds down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say?
It rounds down
Okay, so a +1
to 1.
That feels like it should round up. Like that specific case feels like it should round up. I don't know. No, I mean,
because 14 and a half is less than 15.
No, I get it. The reason I say that is that, like, balance-wise, that wasn't the problem part, right? It was like the problem wasn't that you got +2 instead of +1. The problem was that it was dealing 8 damage instead of 4. So I wonder if that's. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. Everybody has a +1.
Okay.
What about everyone?
Scale up my aim
Okay,
damage.
so-
My hit bonus. Peach a couple of cards to my hand size.
Are you going to murder all of these guys that just popped out of the vent?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the plan. Yeah, so I'm going to align beliefs right
Okay.
through them because let me check this again. Yeah, that's 50 feet. Okay, cool. Button. Where's the button? There we go. Align beliefs. Drop it and roll it. Miss. How do I do a reroll? That button? You know what? I'll keep those
Yeah.
dice.
You tick
Okay.
the things that you
Yeah.
want to reroll, and then you a button if you tick anything.
You check the things you want to reroll or you don't want to reroll.
You check the things you want to reroll.
Then you do want to roll.
Okay. That's still.
Go ahead.
Oh god. I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. Don't try to grab the dice rolling window and move it just out of reflex. It goes strange places.
Oh, you dragged the window?
I tried to drag the dice roller window, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it does that.
It went to a different direction than the way I moved my mouse.
Okay. It's not supposed to move, so that's the best case scenario.
Yeah. It went straight down, and now I can move it horizontally, but it's pretty well stuck there. Okay, that's one reroll, and that's still going to be a miss.
All right. I also have another action. I guess I'll move like here.
Oh, it rerolled the D8 though. Are you?
So there's
Looking
two
at that button,
buttons.
didn't-
One is reroll selected, and the other is reroll all.
Oh, I see what I did then. Okay, well, I'm going to reroll selected. This will be my second reroll, and that's just a straight up miss. All right. Yeah. So I miss, and that was two of my rerolls. So I'm down to one reroll for the rest of the combat. That's it. I'm done. Life sucks.
Gross. All right.
All right. Well, I'm going to go try to get some of these guys then.
If it makes you
right.
happy, both my first and second attack against this guy were misses, and I had to reroll both of them, and now I have rerolls. So that part ain't great.
I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to encroach, and then I'm going to actually attack them. Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
I'm going to hamburger that straight out there. So that's going to be 19 versus vitality.
Oh yeah.
And that's 17 damage to each of them. The three in front of me.
17 damage to the three in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That definitely kills them.
Yeah.
Okay. So they all burst when you hit them. And the one nearest to you bursts at you and sprays a bunch of really gnarly blob acid. And should have renamed that. But it is a crit.
Oh, God.
So you take 20.
Are they not gangs? No, I guess they have non-constant damage. Interesting.
Wait, what?
Okay, just
Right. No, good point.
This may just be an old monster template.
I think this is an old monster build. Yeah,
that has incorrect damage values.
it definitely does. I can fix that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just that they don't crit anymore, so I can just take the 14.
Right. I think that we
call it
should.
a wash.
Yeah, let's just call it 14 because that makes way more sense the way that the game works now.
Okay.
Okay.
So up to 17, and
Heal-
that might be a fatigue.
heal 12 of it.
All right, hold on. I got to see what my fatigue value is. 14. All right. So I am up to 4 fatigue. 3 fatigue. 3 fatigue.
And
so I will go down
you
to
sort
minimum
of
damage.
You sort of look like you've been hit in the face with a pie made out of greenish goo.
All right, hold on, and then I need to roll to see. What was this? Vitality? Doesn't really matter. All I need to do is not roll. Okay, so that's fine. And that allows me to create Sir Topham Hat here, even though I got hit.
Nice.
It was worth it.
Fine. All right.
Everything is fine.
So now, yeah, these guys get to go. Oh right. The little blob scourers still get to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace them real quick. Dupe. E-dupe. E-dupe. Okay. So one of them is going to attack you where you were. Wait, no. That one
I was
blew up.
invisible, so they only get one action.
Right. Oh, okay. So they
Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway.
Right.
Okay. So in that case, that's totally fine. Because the guy up top, he can move. All right. So the guy up top is gonna run over here towards everyone, and that is gonna be it for the vent spawn, which are not vent spawn, the scourers. And then and then the big bad guy gets to go again. So the overseer is going to move to and cannot see threads. Correct?
You can't see actual me. Correct.
Right. Okay. He can see Sir Topham Hat. All right. So in that case, but he's not taunted onto you anymore. So he's going to attack north of him with his gooey mind blast. Gooey mind blast.
Oh God.
That could very well be a
Coupler is
Mountain Dew
broken.
flavor.
Oh, and he's going to miss.
Get wrecked, monster.
All right. Back around.
Those miss and crit indicators, I think, are
The
a
business.
helpful shortcut.
Yeah.
You don't have to notice very much.
Yeah.
They're really nice. I like them. All right. So back around to the top. That's going to be everybody in melee.
That's right. And I need to eliminate crit range for minions.
So that'll be every person and Jabberwock. And the Overseer.
Yeah.
I do not need this node anymore.
I guess.
So you can erase this rather than trying to write around it.
I'll just excruciate.
Dumb.
Oh, by the way, Steve, you know what you can do very easily on this platform that you could actually also do
15
on Outline, but
vitality.
was very hard.
Well, what? Sorry, hang on.
Yeah,
Everybody's talking at once. Jabberwock,
Yeah.
15 versus Vitality.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That is a hit. Oh, and it's a good one too. 27.
Juicy Busey.
And that's a taunt.
Juicy
as well.
Busey. That is
Good time.
the most obscure piece of pop culture reference in the entire world. I think you and
I
me
guess
are
I
the
also
only
feel
two people who know what a
7.
Juicy Busey is.
Is that like a normal Busey, but like juicy?
What was that even from?
And I heal to my. I healed his.
Okay, so
Yes.
you heal up, And yeah, all right. So Marco, what can I do in this?
You can so you see in the bottom left there is like a radio indicator. So if you wanted to like have atmospheric sound or whatever added to the session, it's actually I was trying
nice.
to use it and it's actually very easy. You just
cool.
You just basically have it capture the sound from another window that's playing sound on your computer.
That is very cool.
Yeah. So it's if that is something that you were interested in doing, which I know some GMs really like, having having sound to go with what
I do like having sound.
That is that you could also do the sound thing on Roll20, but it was like everything on Roll20, some sort of arcane service that required you to use weird contortions in order to use it. Just
So on follow-up inspection, the phrase "juicy busey" appeared in a "Celebrity Who Farted" sketch on Saturday Night Live.
Good. I am glad that we figured that out.
Yeah.
That's a juicy busey.
Trust me, buddy. You'll know when a juicy busey hits you between the eyes.
Yep.
Line spoken by Gary Busey.
And I believe he was saying that to someone impersonating what's it, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes.
Why do I remember that? I couldn't remember the fucking password. Oh god. I hate my brain. All right. So this guy, the little scourer, is going to attack everyone. The little scourer that could. And it's just roll to hit, right?
Pretty sure that question's for you, Josh.
Just roll out whatever it says. As long as it doesn't crit, it's fine.
Right. So I'm just right. I'm not worrying about the damage. Right. Okay, so that'll be that'll be 12 versus your expertise, everyone.
That is a glance.
Okay. Take 10.
Take 10.
Or actually, do you take nothing if it's a swarm?
No, they still glance.
Okay, so take 10. All right, and then and then the big guy is going to, he gets another activation. So he's going to try to do the same thing and try to shoot north. Oh, actually, he can't do that. All right, so he's just going to try to punch the Jabberwock really hard. Oh dear.
Oh, it's pretty hard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it.
Wait a minute. Hang on. I think I rolled the wrong thing. I may have rolled the wrong thing. Let me see.
This looks right. This is different than what you've rolled before.
Yeah, but it shouldn't say other target. Oh wait, no. Is that regarding?
It's because it's a crit and it doesn't know if it's single target or multi-target.
I see. Okay, all right. No, then
Yeah,
that
so this is reminding you of the mechanics of crits.
Right. Okay, well then you do take 24, Jabberwock.
Heal 12.
Okay. And you're pushed, so I'm gonna throw you.
Okay.
So he's gonna pick you up and toss you like a super duper strung out ragdoll. And you end up, I believe, there. Oh no, you go way further. I'm sorry. You end up there. That was a hell of a punch. He basically did his Mind Blast goop thing, except directly into your face. And you were sort of Nickelodeoned across the room by a blast of goo.
Not sure I understand that verb in this context.
Nickelodeon, like, you know how they're always putting slime on people on Nickelodeon game shows?
Yeah. That's fine.
You
Okay.
know what I mean.
I'll allow it.
All right. And that, I believe, is it for melee. Ranged.
Hello.
Actually, every person, did you get to go?
I'm in. Oh, I forgot I'm in melee.
Yeah, you're in melee.
It's not by design.
I wanted to be drunk in a bar. I got thrown into public.
That there. Let me do the distance calculator. How far away is 50 feet? Yeah, I can put that. Oh, wrong thing. All right. I'm gonna mind over matter the scourer next to me.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit? It's whatever mind over matters against. Might.
13 versus might? Is it
Remember that you have a
actually a
plus
glint?
1. I don't know if you
14 versus might.
Wait, he has a +1 against the.
But it's immaterial if a 13 hits.
Why? Why is
What?
it
It is?
immaterial?
Didn't you say it was +1 aim? Is it +1 damage?
No, it's +1 aim against the overseer.
Then
I'm not hitting-
double
I'm not-
immaterial. Because
not going
13 is
against-
already a hit.
I'm not
And he's
hitting. I'm not hitting the overseer. I'm hitting the scourer right next to me,
Oh, then forget
immediate
this.
to my personal face.
And it is
Yeah.
not that is a glance.
Okay. So it takes 9.
9
Okay.
might still kill it.
9 definitely kills it, and it explodes.
Ah,
So you're adjacent. All it has to do is hit you, and it misses. Ha!
Yay!
You dodge the goop.
Okay.
all right. Well, we're out of chumps, so I'm gonna run up and get in this guy's business.
We're in range
I'm
now?
gonna go.
Yes.
Yes. I'm going all up to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend my other activation to gather courage because I'm hurt.
I'm going to, I think, encroach him.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to encroach him. I need to clear my active area. I need to play my encroaching oblivion. I'm actually just going to moment of greatness to draw some cards.
Nice.
Inescapable truth on top of that. Well, I guess I'll draw 2 first, just in case. Nope, just 2 more copies of inescapable truth. Not as helpful as it could be. I'll play one of those as my move. Okay, so now I'll make an attack versus vitality. That is 17. That's a lot. Okay. It's like 19 versus
19 versus vitality. Yeah, that'll hit.
yeah. So that's going to be damage. He grants everyone a +1 aim bonus. Not just everyone, but even everyone and everyone else. On his next attack.
That should be the name of your like
This is our party now. Everyone
the
and
name
everyone
of your
else.
crew. Yeah, everyone and everyone else.
So he's taunted. He can only see things adjacent, and he grants a +1 aim bonus.
Nice. And there is nothing adjacent to him right now except for you, and you're invisible.
Oh wait, that doesn't actually do that. Sorry, I thought I used the other attack. That stays there. This stays here. He can only see, so he can see Sir Topham Hatt, and that's it.
Okay.
Topham
Wow.
Hatt is his world now.
All the way down there.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So
Well done.
I have extremely bad news, which
Yes.
is that I attacked this guy and I missed again for the third time in a row. This time I'm out of rerolls, however.
Oh no.
So he only takes 12 damage. And
Wait, he takes 12?
Yeah.
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 Y'all have just been doing the damage in here, so.
And my honor roll, but more importantly, my honor roll bonus resets, which I'm very unhappy about. But it is what it is, I suppose. Not so you say that like if taking 12 damage was like a significant amount in any way, shape, or form. It's 12 damage.
Yeah,
right?
but
Like,
you turds that up and still did 12 damage to him, so.
yeah, that's one of the appeals of this build. It's to some degree unturdsdable, but
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just imagining like a used car salesman. Just like losing his train of thought while he's trying to sell a car. And being like the great slap in the roof. The great thing about this model is it's unturdsdable. Why is that so fucking funny?
with that said,
Oh,
I am gonna go to this card now, but if I take any damage, I'm gonna use my other action to gather courage, but for now, I'm just gonna look at my next hand.
Sorry. Oh my god. See, this is why I can't smoke pot. Because if I ever did, I would just laugh until I died. Like
Nonsense. There's always the possible you just get the blistering paranoia.
Oh, I'm just gonna wipe my eyes on my tuxedo shirt. Oh, okay. Well, that was way too funny. I'm gonna be thinking about Unturdsdable for the rest of the
word
night.
Unturdsdable.
I just love a good bullshit word, but that is such a it's such a good bullshit word. Oh man. because I know exactly what you mean, and I hate that.
It's not that hard to figure out.
All right. Well, I'm just having way too much fun. So that'll be who else is in ranged? Jabberwock.
He was in melee
Yeah.
and got punched into ranged. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, he got punched into range before the ranged activation, so he is ranged.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Well, he was in the melee activation that
Oh!
just preceded this.
No, you're right. And he got punched into range. Josh, how does that work?
I think Josh is
Well, I went already, so
Do what now?
So if someone's in melee and you punch them and they fly into ranged, do they get to activate in ranged?
No, they activate in melee.
Yeah, there's still melee.
Okay. All right. So that's a no on the Jabberwock.
Yeah. Basically,
So
at the beginning of the turn, the game tags all the people that are in melee and all the people that are in range, and those just remain for the remainder of the turn. Like
Correct.
Right.
You do not gain double strike.
Okay. All right. So then it's this guy's turn, and he can only see Sir Topham Hatt.
But did you go in melee, Todd?
Yes. Todd did go
I
in melee.
don't remember,
Oh yeah, I see.
but I think I did.
Yeah, I see a couple of Jabberwocks up there.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
You went
the
right before I
27, and
punched
then
you.
Marco had a big long explanation, and Yeah.
All right.
About music. There's a whole thing about music.
It was lifetimes ago. So this guy really hates Sir Topham and is going to try to hit him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, and he can get there. He's going to run down to there. He's going to take his teledildonics with him. And he's going to punch Sir Topham Hat right in his smug top hat.
Right in the Tophams.
Right in the Tophams.
And he yells, "Ooh, me Tophams!"
Crap. Am I frozen again?
Yes.
Dang nabbit. All right. So, have you heard the Umi Piles?
No.
Say yes. Say yes.
In England, hemorrhoids are called piles. And on Top Gear, they were going through Mongolia or something. And they were worried. They were in such a crap vehicle that they were worried that they were going to get hemorrhoids. And Jeremy Clarkson was like, in Mongolia, the treatment for hemorrhoids is they desiccate the like colon of a wolf and then grind it up and you consume the powder. And this is based off of the local, understanding that wolves never get piles. And James May is just like, how do you know that wolves never get piles? Because the wolf has never come up to you and said, "Ooh, me piles." Ooh, me piles. All right. What was I doing? All right. Okay. Unturdsdable. It's spelled Unturdsdable. Yeah. It's sometimes pronounced Unturdsdable, but only by fools. All right. Did that go through? Yes, it did.
Okay. So
16
Hat
versus
is annihilated.
Okay.
So now the overseer can see me.
Okay. Because you were
My true and authentic self.
You were the manifester.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I think we are going into melee. There is no melee activation, which means we are now in.
Well, he's the melee activation.
Oh, right. He is in the melee activation. Okay. Right. Because he gets to do that. And he can only see you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He probably can't get to you, but what he can do is draw a line. Are you within 30 feet? I don't think you are.
No.
All right. Well, never mind.
You can move.
Yeah.
And then draw a line.
Yeah. Totes. All right, so he's going to move and to there. Take his. Oh, apparently I can't take his. Well, I'll move those later. All right, he's gonna hit you with a line. And this is also going to target one of your manifestations.
Okay. That's versus expertise defense. So I
6.
will roll my expertise defense.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Optimum. Okay, so that will glance me.
Yep. Take 7.
All right, I'm up to 13.
And let's see here. Every person that is also against one of your facsimiles.
Oh, it obliterates it.
Okay. Obliteron.
All right, I'm actually going to sneak my way back up to him. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go there.
So was that against this one? Was it Walt that gets obliterated?
Yeah, Walt goes away.
Okay.
We hardly knew ye.
Obliteron.
Why do you have? Oh, you obviously have two. No, never mind.
Maybe a little more like that. A little more like that.
All right. Now we're in the ranged activation.
Yep.
Still, yes.
Yeah. Well, now that was the melee activation boss. So, but yeah, we can do that. So, I'm gonna retaunt him,
Okay.
although he will not know it.
Perfecto.
I guess I'll just try to re-encroach him. And I will gather courage because my piles, or whatever they are. 6? Yeah, that's pretty good. Makes me back down to 7.
Oomy piles.
Whoop. Ugh, aim 11. Okay, I have a reroll. I am going to reroll that. That's substantially improved. So that's 18 versus vitality.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
so 17 damage.
Okay. He is feeling woozy.
And he's re-encroached. And retaunted.
Nice. Yeah, he's wobbly.
I'm gonna go on a limb and assume that in a 20 hits him.
Yes.
He takes 26 damage from my continued clapping, and that clears my penalty for that I got, my -1 penalty to hit that I got from one roll. So that's
Did you say 26 damage?
26 damage? Yeah, I gave him. I forgot to add another. It says 20, but that's because I calculated the hit with 2 dildos and he has 3.
Ah,
Yeah, that's.
that can happen. You can't forget the dildos.
Yeah. I forgot to add the 3rd dildo.
They really pile on there.
Yeah.
Yep. Face down in a bed of dildos. Yeah, he's not. I mean, he's definitely wounded. All right, who's next?
I think I'm last.
Yep, you're in range right now. For Matthew.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, take 5.
Josh?
I healed.
Yeah,
Getting
go
over
ahead, sorry.
there. And then I'll get a 19.
Oh, dang.
That was 19 work for you.
It doesn't matter what it's
That's
against.
on expertise.
Yeah. That's definitely a hit,
Okay.
and that's definitely 21 damage.
Are your higher level cards missing, Matt? Is that what you're
There you
going to
go.
tell me?
Me, I do not have any defense. My
Yeah,
deck
yeah.
just does not have defenses.
Yeah, my high level cards are missing. This is new.
Okay.
This is a new and delightful development. See if I can figure it out why that is.
Oh yeah, I also you're right. I also don't have the lava, whatever it's.
I haven't drawn any of my higher level cards, so they may well be missing.
Yeah, something has gone awry.
Well, you're still managing to kill this guy.
Yeah. No cards, none of the cards that I can have access to is as good as Focused Intensity. That is just the reality of it. But
All right. Well, that was very good, Jabberwock. This guy is now like he went from being like not okay to being like really not okay in a very short period of time.
Being substantially worse.
Yeah. Definitely. All right. And let's see who's left. Everyone and Whisper. Did you go?
are we? Yeah. I did. I did T26,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So I
We
think
had the whole discussion
everyone...
about whether it was 20 or 26.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So it's now everyone and then boss.
Okay, so what's everyone's health status like? I don't really have a good feel for it.
I have
I'm
received
okay.
no damage. I don't even mean that I am at 0 health. I have literally received 0 damage.
I'm at 7, but my minimum is 6, so we're all right.
Jabberwock?
I have 7, which is like nothing for me.
Okay, yeah, everyone's pretty much fine then. Okay, yeah, I don't have a very inspiring move.
You can also wait until I go
Yeah,
if you want folks to collect some damage.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll just hold.
Okay.
I will hold for after boss.
Yeah,
go.
I'm happy to go if you're more in the Healy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. This guy is going to generate some of these little scourers out of this goop. And this is going to attack everything that's adjacent to one of these vents. So does Jabberwock take 2 attacks? Probably not.
Well, one of them's taunted on me. Well, on Sir Topham-Hatt.
Which just means I have to include him in the attack.
Correct.
Yeah. But, right. So, but what I'm asking is, does Jabberwock take 2 attacks from this? Because Jabberwock is adjacent to 2.
Oh, no. It's just, like, the areas, like, you just figure out the area, and everyone who's in that area, no matter how many times they're in that area, right? Like, they're just in the area, so they get hit once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be Jabberwock, Threads, and Sir Topham-Hatt. Oh dear.
Nice.
Well, you all take 20. You all take 16. Oh, actually, sorry. No. Sir Topham-Hatt takes 16. The rest of you take 12.
Okay. I can take 12. It's acceptable.
Josh, you'll 12.
Ooh, hooray. I don't have to do anything. Okay, so Sir Topham-Hatt is annihilated.
I'm not healing you because you're a flagellant, and I'm assuming it'll be fine later.
I can
You'll work it
I
out.
can dig it.
Wait,
That's
Topham Hatt or the
again
other guy?
vitality defense. Oh, nice. Okay. So I am going to also make another Sir Topham-Hatt. Oh, jeez.
It's a lot of dudes.
It's a super lot of dudes.
I created a different name for your second facsimile in
Lord Topham-Hatt? Lord Top-Hat?
Lord Top Hat.
Oh, I see. The text is slightly too long. It doesn't render the full nameplate width on mine.
It just says
Yeah.
Lord
If you have a better way of doing it.
Submit a pull. Submit a pull request.
I don't think this one's on GitHub.
Probably not.
I'll check though. That's right. Lieutenant LT Adams.
Lieutenant LT Smash. All right, where are we at?
Well, that I guess it's Matt's turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he was waiting till after I went.
Yeah. Okay. I will try to align bleach through these guys right there.
Nice.
This
Oh, good. I
may
have
kill
bleach.
Jabberwock.
I was about to say goodbye, Jabberwock.
They have to hit him first.
I'll be fine.
You might want to do the other line.
That's a lot
It's
of-
like one less on Jabberwock.
Right, because Jabberwock's gonna take 3 of those.
All right.
Probably okay.
I will bow to the mercy
Probably
of
not.
the group. I'm probably not going to hit anyway. It's been a rough go around. All right, align beliefs. This is versus expertise. Does a 14 hit?
14 versus expertise. Yes, that does hit.
All right. So boss is included in that.
Oh, nice.
So
So 19 damage. And you said that was 14 versus expertise?
Yep.
Okay. So 14 versus expertise is going to glance the boss. So that's only 9 on the boss.
The boss is currently encroached, so that's actually 16 versus expertise.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Oh, right, because you got the aim.
You're
button.
invisible.
All right, so that was very good, and that's more than enough to kill literally every single one of these disgusting little bugs. And when they explode, yeah, they're gonna make attacks against. Wait, where'd he go?
LT Adams, I
Yeah.
presumed him destroyed.
Oh, okay. So all I have to do is roll for to see if it hits, and then we'll just call this 14 damage. So 12 versus expertise, Jabberwock.
That's a glance.
Okay,
sorry, everyone. My network connection flaked out.
you're all right. So take 10 for that, and then you're gonna get another one of those.
That's a big glance.
Which is not going through. Come on. All right, I'm gonna have to refresh this. I don't know why it hangs up like that. I was like mid doing things.
The weird thing is it only does that for you.
Yeah, it is completely bizarre.
Like, it would be one thing if it just sort of like did that for everyone, and then I would have something to debug, but it only does it for
I have a very specific use case.
Are you running on
Hey.
like 2014 Safari or something?
Probably. I should
uh,
probably download Chrome.
It's like levels of debugging. It's like level 0 debug for yourself, level 1 debug for normal users, and level 2 debug for Steve.
Right.
Yeah.
It's yeah. When the plane's going down, you always put the oxygen mask on yourself first. And then help those.
And then you put the oxygen mask on everybody else, and then at
Right.
the end you put the oxygen mask on Steve.
Yes,
This is what we learned here.
That is
The
it's
traditional
very
sequence.
specific, and every airline has that now. All right,
Yeah.
so that's aim. That's 10 for expertise on the other attack, Jabberwock.
That's like a
That
glance.
is a glance.
Okay, so you take 10 from that.
All right, when I go to 39, oh, I'm shaking. I guess that's the shaken emoji. Ooh.
Oh yeah, your little emoji. Yeah.
All right, and these guys are all obliteroned.
Matt, it might be good if you have a heal to throw one on Todd just to unshake him before his activation.
I do not have a heal to throw on Todd.
Well, don't you still have to activate this? Oh no, that
I'll
was your
shake.
activation.
This
That was your
my-
after my
activation. It was
turn.
killing all those guys.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Friendly fire.
Yep.
I unshake it to start my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is, let's see, who's left to go? I think we're back around to the top of the order, aren't we?
Yeah, we're back to melee.
Have I done?
Yes,
I have done.
you have gone.
Okay. Wait, is this still the
Matt
same
was the
turn?
last one. Yeah. Matt was because we had to resolve a bunch of attacks after Matt attacked
Right, okay.
because those guys exploded.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. I added the Unturdsdable quote to the quotes on my stream, so it can now be there forever. Actually, I'll
All right.
probably clip that. When was that? It was probably like... Don't worry about me. Go ahead.
Okay.
Something about Unturdsdable.
I will give you that clip.
All right, so we will do that. I guess. Yeah. So Todd, I guess you can just annihilate him, right?
I reckon I heal 10 right now.
Okay.
Go to 29. He takes 10.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
And
that,
then I will
Wait, I thought you were shaken.
expel agony.
Oh. Nice.
Superhero, man.
Healing factor.
So then I
Really
expel
hard to
agony.
kill Wolverine.
I give my agony to this jerk.
Manifestation.
for
And I have a
18
lot of
vitality.
egg against the vitality of Jabberwock, and that'll be a 20. Oh my god.
So, it's 18 for-
Yeah, that'll hit everything.
Yeah. It's a 17 damage. Then I will heal again.
And do another 10 to him. To there.
Nice.
No.
Take
Ooh.
his. Oh, well,
Yeah.
apparently I can't take his. Well, I'll move.
Yeah. When I gather courage, I first heal 10. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That,
there's another
okay,
10
that
after
last heal kills him.
Nice.
That is almost exactly enough to kill him.
Yeah. You go totally apeshit.
It was almost 40 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a hell of a turn. Okay.
Well, that's what I mean. You remember that, like, I had to make it so Flagellants just didn't do that every turn for free.
right. Yes.
Todd paid the tax of nearly knocking himself out, so he got to just like burst for 40 damage, right?
Yeah. That
Working
was
independent.
Yeah. It's
that was pretty
flywheel.
baller.
The flywheel is my health.
Right. The flywheel is a near death.
You don't have the
Yeah,
you don't have the
It's
flywheel.
a flywheel made from your own bone.
You don't have a flywheel. You have the seesaw of pain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like one of those old-timey, like, two-man saws.
Bone Flywheel would be the greatest name for a Magic card ever.
Or for a meta.
Oh man. And what do you mean old-timey two-man saws? I almost bought one of those the other day.
Okay,
Wait, are you,
sorry.
are you buying something?
Yeah, I
Is
was
it
about to
counter
say.
evidence to it being old-timey?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you
Fine.
being about to buy
was-
something in no way disqualifies it from being old-timey. Possibly the opposite.
Speaking of which, I took my
Yeah, what do you mean old-timey? I decided not to buy one of those.
right. What do you mean old timey? That's from the age of steam. Look, if there's a
Okay.
company that still makes them, then it's not old timey.
Do they do it for cosplayers?
For
I
what?
don't think that
For
old-timey lumberjack is like a cosplay that people do frequently.
Yeah, you've never been to a Pride Parade, Marco.
I have
Marco.
actually.
Yeah, look, Marco, you'd be an in-demand demographic for some people.
Yeah.
Is there a term for lumberjack in Italian?
Yes, taglialegna.
And what's the literal translation?
Well, woodcutter.
Woodcutter. Okay.
It's not that.
Yeah. It's not as fun as being like the fancier word for wood and the French word for guy.
Oh man, I saw something the other day that was like, I love how people think that like French food sounds so elegant when, you know, croque monsieur just means Mr. Crunchy.
Mr. Crunchy. There's the croque madame if you put an egg on it.
Mr. Crunchy.
To be fair, I would 100% eat a food named Mr. Crunchy.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a
It's a-
stellar.
In
It's a
fact,
heavenly
I am
grilled
surprised
cheese
that there
sandwich.
isn't a cereal called that.
Yeah,
It's an amazing
Mr.
grilled cheese
Crunchy.
sandwich, but it's a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah. What was I? Oh yeah, I don't know if Josh even remembers this, but there was a while there where Josh would just translate things in and out of languages in his head, and he did it with the gingerbread man. And it was something like, "Behold, you will be unable to capture me, for I am made of spiced pastry."
Yeah. No, I would run the like Google Translate chain like 4 or 5 layers deep, but just like to myself. as a means of
Wait, and what
myself.
happened? I believe the scene was I was just sitting there and Josh started laughing out of nowhere. And I was like, "Josh, you want to let me in on the joke?"
Josh, you're having thoughts, so stop doing that.
Oh man,
You have to understand that is
extremely entertaining.
well, I just have a very difficult time not doing that.
Right, that just happens unbidden.
Like this morning, I logged into Mattermost, which is our like company like weird
Well,
Slack.
I'll move those later.
And I just asked like a very specific technical question. I was like, has anyone ever considered this before? And everyone was just like, no, of course no one has ever considered that before.
You're literally the first human being to think that.
Yeah.
Yep,
All fine.
that can happen. So speaking of old-timey things, I took that Hawken rifle to the range, and holy crap, is it a sweet shooter. I was shooting a 12 by 12 target, which seems big, but it was at 100 yards. And so the front sight post almost covers the target. And I was on paper within 2 shots, which is pretty crazy for a gun that I'd never, ever fired before.
That's pretty good.
I'm super excited. It's going
Is
to be a
that
good
how
one.
guns work? You have to actually like have an amount of familiarity with the gun itself in order to
Yes.
be
Old gun.
anywhere close to your target. Okay.
Particularly old guns, but also this gun, like some guns have sights that are adjustable and some do not. This has the old-fashioned style of adjustable sights, which they call drifting, and that's where you literally use a brass punch and a hammer to drift the sight one way or the other.
Yeah,
So-
that's adjustable, right?
right. So there's no way to know if, like, the way that it was set up at the factory, if it's actually like drifted correctly, because since it's a black powder gun, they don't test fire it at the factory. But also, like, everybody lines up behind a gun a little bit differently, and that's like the way that your cheek hits the side of the stock and all kinds of different things. And so because of that, even if it was absolutely perfectly lined up at the factory, you should still go to the range and use it a bunch so that you know where the bullets are going to go. I had a Mosin Nagant rifle that was off by so much that at 150 yards, I had to aim about 16 inches low and to the left to hit a bullseye. And I shot a can out of a tree doing that one time, in spite of the fact that I was aiming absolutely nowhere near that can, but I knew that rifle really well.
So what happens after we kill Overseer? Does the whole ship just go black and crash?
Yes,
into the sun?
the ship goes down. Everyone
Wait.
dies.
Oh, okay.
You can't fall into the sun. It takes a tremendous amount of energy to fall into the sun.
It really doesn't. That thing has a lot of gravitational pull.
So
Marco. Do you also not know how orbits work?
well, that's
What are we
assuming
learning
that
about you
you're
today,
orbiting.
Marco?
That's assuming that you're orbiting. If you're
Yeah.
not orbiting,
I guess we're orbiting in which you're presumably orbiting the Earth, and the Earth is
You're in
orbiting
the
the
Earth's
sun.
orbit. You're in a small margin. You're in
but
the same
clearly
orbit
this-
around the sun.
This ship clearly had enough juice to leave orbit by leaving. How deep into the sun?
But you have to deliberately fly a ship into the sun, and it's hard. It's harder to fly into the sun than it is to fly into outer space, like into interstellar space.
I will have to do the math on that.
It's just potential energy.
Yeah.
There's more potential energy between us and the surface of the sun than there is between us and deep space.
yes, but that's assuming that this spaceship has you in Earth orbit.
Oh God, are we not in Earth orbit?
Okay, that does sound like a bigger problem if that's the case.
Probably should have listened to the monologue.
Well,
Okay.
now we got a problem on our hands.
Hell, we don't have a problem.
I'm
We
just
been-
saying that we could have listened to the monologue, but that's just not us. Let's be real here.
We don't have a problem. We just became space pirates.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that sounds like an upset.
Hey, pirates!
You just like, there's a crackling over the radio and Dr. Robertson's freaking out about something and you're just like, that sounds like an Earth problem.
You prefer the term space privateers?
Technically, Congress can still issue letters of marque. It's in the
Yes.
Constitution. And it has
Almost
never,
every country can still. Almost no countries took that off their books.
Yep. So
Well, a lot of countries were formed after that was a thing, right? But like I can
That's
guarantee you that
Like check, and some are landlocked.
yeah. And some are landlocked.
Did you hear about that guy who was He was rowing a bathtub across the English Channel, and he got caught in a storm, and he got cut open pretty badly, and he was losing a lot of blood, and so the French Coast Guard decided that they were going to pick him up and deliberately scuttle his bathtub, and he's like woozy, rowing in circles because he can only row with one arm, but he has a radio, right, to talk to the Coast Guard. And he was like, this is a registered, I know that this looks like a bathtub, but this is a registered British vessel. And any attempt to sink a registered British vessel by a foreign navy in the channel will be considered an act of war.
Steven,
And so they looked it up, and he was right. They couldn't sink the bathtub.
because you know this guy, did you know they did a TV series with him on the BBC?
No, I didn't.
They did a TV series with him where basically what they did is they found people who held weird world records.
Okay, yeah.
Didn't tell them who they were or what
Okay.
the world record was, and sent him out to compete against them.
Nice. Oh, that's amazing.
He did another Moth podcast about it. It's really great.
Yeah, so many people sent me that, like, his original Moth, or was it a TED Talk? I don't know. I think it was a Moth performance. Like, I think no fewer than 5 people sent that to me and said, this reminds me of you. This sounds like something that you would do. And he was like, one of his liaisons while he was trying to do this was like a literal admiral in the Royal Navy. And the guy was like not, not only was it correct, but apparently I set a precedent in naval law. Which is pretty amazing. So yeah, you are in a spaceship. You have now offed the commander of this spaceship. You know nothing about this spaceship or where you are. And you're standing in a sort of an empty boilerplate throne room.
I think that our first point of order is to seize control of the spaceship by checking, by eliminating all the hostile aliens, and then we have a spaceship, and I don't understand how any of that goes wrong.
You do not know where the control room is.
Well,
Presumably it's the throne. I've seen Star Trek.
You can have a look-see at the throne if you would like.
I am absolutely doing that.
It is a, what's the word I'm looking for? It is a Stone Age throne.
To be honest,
look
I
for.
am surprised that when faced with the throne, your character's first reaction is to check it out instead of pretentiously sitting on top of it.
Well,
How do you
it
think
can be
he's checking
both.
it out?
Yeah.
The butt is involved. Yeah, he sits in it and just starts touching everything.
Right. It's very erotic.
Yeah, there's one leg up over one arm.
Yeah, obviously. I was assuming that was the case.
And the
I
pants are
didn't
gone.
even ask.
In fact, we can't even remember the pants were ever here at all.
Yep. I imagine that every time Threads moves, it's even when he's moving slowly, it does that thing where it leaves his clothes behind, like in a cartoon. and his clothes are always just like a beat and a half behind him, no matter how fast he's moving.
Yeah, he's got you on a slow burn, continuous gaslight of whether he's nude or clothed.
It's like It's like if in a game, whatever is rendering its clothes had problems like following his movement, but like in reality.
Yeah, it's exactly that. And as soon as he stops, they're like back on. So you sometimes you don't even actually know if this is just you losing your mind.
Yeah. Slow burn, continuous gaslight.
Yeah. So this is a throne. This is a not an electronic device. This is a chair.
All right. Well, looks like it's time for everyone else to search the ship.
To be clear, none of us can pretend to be something else, right? Like, can any of us disguise themselves like the alien? None of us has the fair.
No, you do
Only
not have the
the
correct
fire.
body geometry to do that.
Yeah.
But there's like that perk that you can disguise yourself.
What
You
if
can
we
change your
wore-
clothes, and you can
What-
change your size.
Can we wear this guy like a suit?
Horrifying.
Yeah, can we weave in the
Yeah,
furries
yeah,
this guy? How
super
roomy
weird.
is this hoodie?
How what?
How roomy is this hoodie? Can we get in there with him?
Not roomy
Put him
enough to
around.
fit four people in there. Good day. I am Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes, I am also human. Or alien or whatever.
Yes,
Hello,
I'm
I
going
am
to
a
eat
space
some
alien.
food with my alien mouth.
Well, we seem to have we're making our way up the command hierarchy. So that's encouraging.
Yep. You have killed the overseer, whose job you do not know what is. Because
Well,
you
you
wouldn't
need to
listen
oversee
to
this whole thing. Right?
He oversaw stuff.
Yeah. Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we, needed him alive to.
Also, to be fair, the point we assume that to some degree his job was release a bunch of tiny aliens on Earth to kill everybody, and we didn't want him to do the job.
So good riddance.
Yeah, we wanted to do the job ourselves.
There's also
turned on the Holtron to release a bunch of tiny aliens onto the planet.
There's also a very helpful dick bot over by the door,
Yeah, that's true.
whom you've forgotten.
Yeah, we continue to forget.
Yeah. Dickbot.
He is instantly annihilated. Wait, who clapped?
It
Me.
wasn't me.
Oh,
Fred.
oh, thank God.
Me activate. I'm on the throne.
Yeah.
No pants. Leg over the arm. Clapping for Dickbot.
Okay. Yep. So he comes over. Hello, prisoners. I see that you have killed the overseer.
I will. I mean, dude, no court would convict us. Let's move on.
I also do not believe. I also do believe that prisoners is no longer an accurate assessment of our current condition. So I would beg you to reconsider that.
By files, you are still considered prisoners.
Okay. Can we upgrade those files?
You do not have access to that information.
So,
can you bring
how do
us,
we,
can you bring us to whoever's in charge of those files?
The person in charge of those files is not on this ship.
Is that because they are dead?
No. Not to my knowledge.
Okay, so it wasn't the other.
So who else is on this ship?
Well, our current load is 500 billion scourers and various captains and crew.
Would it be possible
That-
to fire those scouters into the sun?
Josh just talked about that a little bit ago.
And I am asking if we have access. There's alien technology around. Maybe we have access to that kind of energy.
I do not think, based on my current calculations, that you will be able to fire the scourers into the sun.
What if we fire them on Venus? That's
I
brilliant.
do not think, based on my current calculations, that you will be
That
able
would be
to fire
substantially-
the scourers at Venus.
What if we fire them onto Jupiter? That's farther away. Jupiter.
Are we
Just
just going to
after
do
it.
every planet now?
No.
Well, let's maybe.
Maybe.
Where
It's not going to happen. I'm just putting it out there.
Where can we vent the scourers that is not Earth? Where's your home planet?
Well, I am a robot, but this ship hails from Alpha Centauri.
Hey,
Well, that's
Not very neighborly.
What's that?
So they haven't been very neighborly.
Yeah.
Or we haven't. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out.
Well, yeah, this is the first request for a scouring that has come from this solar system.
Do you usually get repeat customers?
What's that?
Do you usually get repeat customers?
Yes, we have an extremely popular repeat customer.
Oh, actually, wait a fucking second. Wait a goddamn fucking second. I think we made an assumption that probably needs to be challenged at this point. Who requested the whole scouting thing exactly?
The scouring was requested by the first life forms on your planet to make contact.
do you have an identifier for those?
Yeah.
Yes, they were known as Gora Magido.
So the Armageddon location.
You see,
God
this is
damn
unfortunate because my first plan was to fire the 500 billion scouters at them, but if they're on Earth, that doesn't work so well.
Is there a person in charge of that or a organization you usually talk to?
That is a very good question. Probably could be answered best by the diplomat that you murdered.
Well, he was going to kill several billion
You
people.
can't make an omelet without murdering a few. That is, I always say that.
Giant space monsters.
That is also our motto.
Oh man,
Looks like we're on the road to becoming fast friends.
I don't have the spiritualist ability to raise this guy from the dead and make him dance around like a puppet. That's too bad.
That would be particularly horrifying.
Not wait till you see the kick line.
Da, 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 da.
All right. So where's
Well, actually,
the?
how do you make
where's the
contact with
bridge?
this Gora Megiddo people? What is the? Let's say that you wanted to let them know, hey, we are ready to deploy idiots on the idiots for the idiots with the idiots. How do you talk to them?
We have communication facilities on this ship that are capable of transmitting at great distances.
But you are incapable of fighting all of these 500 billion idiots onto a different planet.
We can fire them. We can place them on a planet. We do not have the ability to fire them.
Oh, that's fine.
Can we place them on the sun?
Or on
The
Venus.
sun does not have a stable surface.
Okay, what if we place them on Venus?
You
Like
could
what?
absolutely place them on the surface of Venus.
Okay, let's do that.
Very good. In order to do that, we will have to take you to the bridge.
Where are we now?
You are in the throne room.
Ah,
You have a dedicated throne room outside of the bridge? That sounds very, very, very inefficient.
You don't want to be bothered by all of the mundane goings on the bridge. You're enjoying
Exactly.
a throne.
Exactly. He says, enjoying his throne immensely.
Yeah,
This
that's exactly what's happening.
this room is just for throning.
Throne stuff only.
Yep.
only the throny.
Well, fine, let's go to the bridge.
Excellent. I'm sure the captain will be happy to meet you.
All right.
All right, let's
Okay,
go.
let's
Yeah,
head
we'd be
to the
happy
bridge.
to meet the
next time.
captain.
It's 11:05.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, we'll call it for the night.
I'll try to fix these remaining bugs, but people were generally able to draw cards, just missing
Generally-
cards.
yeah,
Yeah.
just missing cards. The sync stuff was weird.
Yeah.
Oh, can we, when we go to the next room, don't let me forget about this. Can we carry the corpse of the overseer with us so we can menacingly throw it into the bridge to establish dominance when we get there? That might be
Yes.
that might cow the rest of the ship into submission so that we don't have to murder them also.
Yes, I'm sure you'll be able to intimidate this intergalactic group of genocidal maniacs.
Look,
Does
I
anyone have the-
ultimately clearly do not care. If we have to murder them, we'll murder them. I'm just saying that it takes
Whose
work.
literally entire job is to scour all sentient beings off of planets. Yes, I'm sure you're really gonna put the wind up them with that.
Like, I'm just saying that, like, look, if we have to do it, we'll do it. It's just kind of a pain in the ass, like.
Also, does anyone of the characters have their phone with them? So as we walk in, we could be playing "Jump Around" by House of Pain.
only if you actually own Jump Around on iTunes, because you cannot connect to Spotify.
I mean, you can also just
It's
download
in my
an
personal Amazon Music. I
mean,
keep it
you
on.
don't need to do that. If you want to play Jump Around on the thing, you can just have, like, go to the YouTube page of Jump Around. Look, do you want to listen to Jump Around? And they say that
No.
when...
We're in space, Marco. We don't have service.
Oh, that's what you meant.
I thought he said they had long range communication.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
doesn't mean they're in your 5G network.
Well,
That's not what they're broadcasting.
It probably is roughly what they're broadcasting.
I open up a web browser. Okay, I gotta go to bed.
Yep.
All right.
Y'all take care. Good night.
Yeah.
Good game. No
Night,
puzzles.
Have a
week.
good one.
Good night, y'all.
Night. And with that said, I'm going to leave these. Oh, Josh, you're still here. Why? Anyway, I'm gonna leave these. I'm gonna leave the call and take a break and then be back. I don't know. I still haven't decided if with the second part of the stream is gonna be Pokemon or Final Fantasy VI, but it's gonna be one of those two. Frantic, I'll move him for the BRB screen. There you go.